BA.5 is a strain that's got properties associated with increased transmission of the virus, which is really why it's become so prevalent in the US and globally. It also has some properties of what we call immune evasion that allow the virus to sidestep some of the prior immunity from either vaccination or previous infection. BA.2.75 has some mutations in what we call the spike protein of the virus. So that's the part of the virus that sticks out and binds to the host cell receptor. And those mutations allow the virus to bind to that receptor more efficiently, so it can infect those cells better. And it also has mutations that may make our antibodies that are generated in response to vaccination less able to bind or neutralize the virus. So there, again, is some concern that this virus may be able to spread quicker and also be able to evade immunity from vaccination or prior infection. BA.2.75 appears to have a higher rate of infectivity, so more efficiently being spread from person to person. We don't have any solid data to suggest that it causes more severe disease, but it's important to point out that as more people are infected, even with a less virulent strain, if more people become infected, the chances that a virus infects someone who's susceptible, who has an immune compromised condition, and that individual could end up with severe disease and be hospitalized. There definitely is concern that as we move into the fall and winter months of 2022 and then into 2023, that the new strains of the virus, including BA.2.75, will increase. As kids go back to school, they're going to be interacting, and there's going to be increased rate of transmission of viruses, including COVID-19. If someone has been recently vaccinated or received a booster, the levels of their antibodies and their immunity is very high, and that even with the new strains that seem to have properties of immune evasion, those really high levels of antibodies and immunity generated in response to vaccination or being boosted seem to have a good protective effect against someone coming down with an illness, especially a severe illness. And keep a close eye on what the booster recommendations are from the CDC and the WHO. It's very likely that coming into the fall and winter months of this year, there may be a reformulated COVID-19 vaccine available that individuals will have access to that will provide hopefully better protection against some of the newer strains of COVID-19.